So we got all the bills down and the due dates. Now I'm gonna add the amounts for each one. So now I have all the bills written down, all the amount, and all the due date. So this line over here is just basically gonna be for which account are you paying it out of. Now, I won't complicate it like how I do it. I have multiple accounts like spending account, bill account, account just for rent. Like that's too confusing. So for the sake of being more simple, it's just basically what, like if you should have like more than one account, and I'll go over that soon in a minute. So for the rent account, it's gonna be SoFi, okay, now watch, Apple credit card. So for me, I pay all my subscriptions, all my like random things, all the little bills, just I pay it out of one credit card and then just pay the balance of the credit card off at the end before the, so no interest applies. So I have a Neiman's credit card, so I make sure I pay that balance as well. But I use my Chase for that one. ChatGPT is Apple credit card. Apple One is Apple credit card. Pay my Amex out of Chase Apple credit card. So the actual four walls, like anything that's dealing with the inside of the house, the electric bill, I use that out of I think I switched it. Yeah, okay. So guys, after you have all your bills written down, now I'm not talking about leave something in your head like, oh, I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay that, whatever. Write it down. You have to write all your bills down. Don't keep it in your head. I promise you. I thought that too years ago, and it will come up that you forget to pay something because you have to track. What you don't track is not gonna be a good thing. You have to track everything in life. I'm just telling you. So I have my due dates, the bill name, the amount, and each account that it comes out of. Now, after I do this, this is just something I do. You don't have to do this unless I just like to know where the money going. Like what are we spending more on? So I categorize the bills. So for the sake of the video, so you take you some highlighters, different colors. So we're gonna do categories, guys. Categories. So I break my bills up into 4 categories. You got 4 walls, you got subscriptions, rent, and car. I just put them in their own category because that's just 2 bills that we don't play with in our household. We're gonna make sure we pay those 2. No repos, no evictions, okay? And then the other one is other debts. So for my 4 walls, we're gonna highlight this in this color. For subscriptions, we're gonna do this color. And I'm telling you, when you make budgeting fun, it makes you do it. And then we're gonna do debts in blue. And then this one would be the rent and car. All right, so now we're gonna add everything up. First, you gotta go through your list and then categorize it by whatever, okay? 4 walls, rent, electric. These are like fixed expenses. Fixed expenses is basically what's gonna be every month in order to survive, in order to live. The amounts pretty much be the same, but it might be $1 or 2 off. T-Mobile, that's the phone bill. Okay, this actually is supposed to be its own category, the purple. Sorry. I know that rent and garage is part of the 4 walls, but I'm just telling you what we do in our household. We have it's its own category because if something happened in life, you want to make sure that's paid, rent or mortgage. So forget all them other bills, you want to make sure that's paid. Okay, water bill, Progressive, got that. Oh yeah, Progressive. And then my daughter, Progressive. Okay. So that's all 4 walls, basically utilities, and then the next one was gonna be subscriptions. So subscriptions is everything that we pay every month that we probably shouldn't, but we need them to like find some joy in this thing called life, So that's gonna be my car wash subscription, Hulu. All right, so that's that. I try to color coordinate it so with the thing, you get the drift. And then other debts would be in blue. Now other debts is basically your credit card stuff. Oh, I forgot to highlight something. I'm sorry. Insurance is considered 4 walls. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there we go. And then this one would be the car, rent and car. Goes with that. Yeah, that's it. So then what you do is basically, now this part you don't have to do, but like I said, it's better to learn where your money is going. So we're going to add it up. 4 walls. So you get you a pen and you just write down what that category is. $1,183.46. So subscriptions is $268.06. Rent and car $22.75 plus 900, $3,175, and then everything else. So for the other debts, it depends because, like I said, whatever the Neiman's is, whatever the Navy is, and whatever the Apple credit card is, the balances are paid there. Now, if there was a time where I couldn't pay the whole balance, then I'll just at least pay the minimum on all. But typically, we don't really use the cards like that unless whatever. So we try to pay it off to avoid interest. Okay. So now we have everything written out. You have all your bills, all the amounts, the accounts they come out, the due dates, the categories. You got them broken down to. This is what you call fixed expenses. Like I said, these are things that you have to pay every single month. Sometimes you can take things away like subscriptions, but if you want to enjoy life and try to have some sanity with everything going on, you might want to have a Hulu subscription or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Okay.